This is one of those really hard permutation problem. So if you didn't get it first time, don't feel too bad. And feel free to check out my slot workout video in the free tips, quick tip section. First, I need to establish that this is a permutation problem because order does matter. Order matters because we are selecting rows which are specific. And since it's permutation, I'm going to use slots. We have two male slots. I'm gonna call this male 1 and male 2. We have two female slots. I'm gonna call this female 1 and female 2. We're trying to find the probability. So we need a sample space down at the bottom. Let's do the sample space first. That's a little bit easier. We have 5 female auditioning. So that's 5 and 4. That can fill into the slots of female 1 and female 2. For male, it's going to be 4 and 3. So this is a sample space. The top part is quite tricky here. We want to have exactly one of Alex or Zelda. So first let's understand what that exactly means. One of Alex and Zelda means that either Alex is in and Zelda is not, or it either means that Alex is not in and Zelda is in. So to say that in plain English already takes two ways to say it. In the same way, it's going to be easier to do it in math if we try to split that into two scenarios. This is in essence a multi-scenario problem. Let's take care of this one first. Alex is in and Zelda is not in. If Alex is in, let's say Alex is row male 1. So there are only one person available for male row 1. And for male row 2, that's going to be any of the other 3. This doesn't affect the female arrangement. And the other tricky thing is that's not the whole story here for Alex and no Zelda, because we are having Alex's male 1 row, but we haven't included him, the possibility that he can be male 2. So these two can be switched, and everything else is the same. And that's another scenario, actually. So there are actually 4 scenarios, not just 2. But here, since we're just switching them, and these two are going to stay the same, I'm going to simply take this whole thing times 2. So this is one arrangement, and I'm adding another arrangement that's going to be 3154. Essentially the exactly same thing. So to add 2 of the same thing is the same thing as times 2. So I am multiplying 2 to account for switching for these two. For the female, for the Zelda and no Alex, I'm gonna do that over here. For the male, here actually I made a mistake here. This has to have no Zelda, so this is actually 4 and 3, because Zelda can't be one of them. That leave 4 female and 3 female to fill female 1 and female 2. Everything else is the same. Okay, so here, in the same way, Alex can't be in this play. So leave 3 and 2 for the male 1 and male 2 rows. And for female 1, let's make Zelda the female 1 row. So 1 for Zelda. And then the other any one of the other 4 for female 2. In the same way, these two can be flip-flopped for another scenario, so I'm going to have to take that times 2 as well. All in all, okay, 4 is in everything, so I can cancel all of them out. And 3 is also in everything, so I can cancel all of them out as well. So we have 20 in the bottom. Here, this is 1 times 3 times 2, that's 6. Plus here's 2 times 1 times 2, so that's 4, and that's 10/20th, and that's 1/2. Let me just say again, this is very difficult, and I actually explain it quite a bit more in detail and better in the slot workout video in the quick tips section. So if you didn't understand this solution entirely, please go visit that video.